What if I end up embarrassing myself? What if I'm making a wrong decision by being here? Or what if I never get to truly embrace my potential and achieve success? What if these relentless what ifs didn't constantly make us doubt our thoughts, feelings, or decisions? Finding yourself trapped in a web of your own thoughts, doubts, and fears, contemplating every decision, every action, and every word you utter. Feeling a wave of stress come over you at every step of your life where you must decide something on your own. Being unable to simply act without the fear of messing up or being judged. These challenges are commonly experienced by individuals who tend to overthink. Now, let's take a moment to collectively envision a world without uncertainty, heightened anxiety, insecurities, and frights, a reality where overthinking does not exist. First of all, one of the biggest advantages the absence of overthinking would bring is a healthy mental state. Anxiety and stress levels would decrease significantly as we would not ponder over past mistakes or fret over future uncertainties. No more playing a past argument in the shower or engaging in debates with your shampoo bottles. Less misunderstandings caused by the inability to express yourself well equals firmer relationships. Communications between people would become much more productive and you'd finally be able to articulate your emotions without apprehension. I have to mention that overthinking is also the mastermind behind our procrastination and indecision. Naturally, without the head parasite in the way, you'd also be more productive. And just maybe you'd finally get to do your homework on a Friday instead of delaying it so much you end up starting at 10 p.m. on a Sunday. Well, you get my point. Now, were you aware that it takes your brain just about 5 seconds to trigger self-doubt? Your brain needs 5 seconds alone to kill off your sudden instinct to act. Your own body is stopping you from acting. Can you believe it? The easiest way to solve this is actually by doing a 5-second countdown whenever you get an instinctive decision, and once the number hits 0, you get up and act. Basically, picture yourself as a rocket which launches and takes off after its 10-second countdown. This 5-second rule technique has proven effective and is a great start for avoiding hesitation and overthinking. However, to be honest, I feel as though we're wasting more energy in trying to coexist with overthinking than we would by facing it and dealing with it. For example, we put more thought into calculating exactly how long we can procrastinate and lazy around, so in the end, we have just enough time left to do our homework. We use more math formulas in trying to calculate exactly how much longer we can delay the task we've been putting off, saving those extra 5 minutes of resting as if they were a pure bliss. We're truly miserable. That's what it is. The real problem hides within the fact that we overanalyze. We place unwarranted trust in others whilst doubting our own instincts. We neglect our voices, put down our needs being driven by the fear of failure. We truly don't give ourselves enough credit at times. We struggle to acknowledge our worth. We lack confidence, self-assurance. We stand in the way of our own happiness. We yearn for an interesting life full of adventures, a life worth living. Yet we still hide in the shadows, afraid of accidentally getting burned by the rays of sunlight. Or, what if I'm the only one experiencing this issue and trying to seek comfort by sharing my deepest troubles with those who will not understand? There's this one quote I absolutely adore. It's humorous in a way, but it's actually saddening. A quote by Charles Bukowski. It states that the problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence. It doesn't take a lot of thought to realize just how accurate and real this quote is. You know, overthinkers often dream up a variety of scenes in their heads because they don't have a lot happening in real life. Whenever they zone out, or usually before going to bed, they make up these little scenarios in their heads. They imagine going on perfect dates with their crushes, launching a successful YouTube channel, hosting or attending those unforgettable parties, going through life-changing adventures with the ideal friend group. Really, it's different for anyone, but basically, their minds are full of constant, endless possibilities. Although, in real life, you don't see these people talk about their inner passions a lot. In reality, you don't know these people at all. Yet these creative individuals come up with so many ideas in their heads, and all of those ideas, wishes, dreams are left unnoticed, unheard, and uncompleted. Now, I want each one of you to imagine your life as an album filled with different moments from your life, different situations or experiences. An album of life. And when one day your album reaches its end, you get to look at everything you got to live through. And as you flip through the pages, wouldn't you want to see all the things you didn't miss out on? All the things you didn't hold back saying? All of those risky choices would make your life just so much more fun, colorful, and interesting, giving you the main role on display, making you the main character. So far, life without overthinking does seem perfect, right? Although, if we look at it from another perspective, it can serve a purpose by preventing impulsive decisions and ensuring thorough consideration of consequences. We must balance analysis and spontaneity. Meaning, retiring from your overthinker position does not mean you get to shut your brain off permanently. Thinking is still crucial, guys. But now, look around. Suddenly, everyone is more assertive, spontaneous, and willing to embrace risk. The ability to make decisions with confidence, to stand resolute, and to confront risks while seizing opportunities, it truly embodies the aspiration of many. Seeing this, we can say that overthinking has its merits in certain situations, but the actual key is to find the equilibrium between thoughtful consideration and spontaneous action. In the end, I think we can still assume that the absence of overthinking would lead to a more liberated and fulfilling existence, and maybe actually give us the ability to truly live our lives, lived with no regrets. Thank you all for listening.